What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going to be talking about NIO, what it had today, and once again the overall just general outlook on what's been happening with the market lately. Now before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and let's get right into this video. So if you were watching the market today, yesterday, you know that yesterday we had the drop off. So yesterday was quite the sell off. We saw a huge amount of selling pressure, and I've talked about this level many times before. So we were consolidating, we were doing good, and then we dropped below this level. We dropped below it, and then we found buyers here, and we pushed up, and then we're selling off. We sold off today. We were up, sold off again. So we're red. Now what I'm looking at for the overall market is for us to hold this level right here. So that's what I'm looking for the overall market, assuming that we do push down tomorrow or even through the night. So that's what I'm looking at now with regards to NIO. So overall, today we were up, and then like I said, we had that pullback. So we had that on NIO as well. We had it on the overall market. NIO ended up finishing 22 cents down, and now it's a little down in after hours. So NIO kind of followed with Tesla today with regards to it being down. So this morning everything was looking good, we were looking fine, and then bam, we had the sell off for NIO. Now what I'm looking at for NIO is it not to get below yesterday's lows. So when I say yesterday's lows, I mean this area right here, guys, around here, which is around $37. So I don't want to get below that. If it does, then we're probably heading back down to this 35.64 area, which is unfortunate for NIO because NIO, had mixed earnings, wasn't bad at all, and it just happened to be sucky market conditions that have led us to start falling down. So with NIO, what I'm looking at for tomorrow is really dependent on how Tesla is looking, because NIO has been following Tesla really well lately, and Tesla's on a crucial support. So Tesla does not need to break 665, needs to hold that level. Same with NIO. NIO doesn't need to break this low right here, and if Tesla's able to hold that level, then I think there should be no problem whatsoever with NIO holding this level. Now ultimately though, what we need to get above, and I've been saying this for quite some time now, is that it needs to get above 39.39. So I talked about previously that this was an area where we need to stay above, and that we held it, and when we get underneath it is where the choppiness happens, where we do experience some problems, and that's pretty much what's going on now. So yesterday we fell below it. That's when we had, I think we were down 200 points on the NASDAQ, a little more than 200 points, even down 300 at one time. So that's kind of where we got that trouble with NIO, was when we had that huge drop on the NASDAQ. So it seems to me a lot lately is that NIO is following the NASDAQ, more specifically Tesla. So Tesla follows tech a lot, and NIO kind of follows Tesla. So with regards to that, we really need to see some buyers show up in tech and then Tesla so we can get some action going with NIO. Now, that doesn't mean that NIO has to follow Tesla or tech 100%. No, there's always been instances where it hasn't. It's just what the general trend has been lately, that it's been following those stocks. So getting above 39.39 is what I want to see. Now, tomorrow is Thursday, so we only have one more day, so it's going to be choppy, guys. It's going to be a tough decision. I'm not expecting too much, and matter of fact, depending on how tomorrow goes, we may see another sell-off, so be prepared for that. But I do think if NIO is able to hold those lows from Monday, that we should be fine. But if we break those lows on Mondays, guys, I do think that we do see further downside, and then we get back into this range or this area where I don't like it at. It's been a support before, but I really don't like us testing it for the third time, because we've done nothing but then go horizontal or consolidate, which is totally bad. We need to see some action. This needs to be a higher low, meaning that we start signifying this uptrend. If not, then we're just pushing up for nothing. We're coming down, we're pushing up, and then that's what needs to happen. If not, then we just come down, and then what? We did all of this since end of April for nothing. So That's why I want this to be the higher low, so we are still in an uptrend. This was the last low, this was the next low, and then we push up, make a higher high. That's what I'm looking for, NIO. Now, as I mentioned so many times in this video, it's going to really depend on market conditions. You know, is this going to be the next low? This is going to be the next low. That's the question we got to ask ourselves, and that's the question we got to see tomorrow. So if this breaks tomorrow, guys, we're probably heading lower on the NASDAQ, and NIO may fall as well with it. So that's what I'm going to be on the lookout for, guys. Tech has all of my eyes on it because it's really moving with NIO and how NIO is moving. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of NIO? What do you think of this sell-off? Do you think it's going to go up? Just let me know in the comments below as usual. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next YouTube video.